Hey, Todd Falcone here, back in my office with another tip on being successful in the network marketing space. And again, this is coming from this list from this 2015 success survey that I did, and had all sorts of people request specific pieces of content. What I want to cover today is how to be more effective when it comes to cold market recruiting out and about as you're meeting people, going and living your life. So not really referring to working leads or calling professionals or anything like that. I'm talking about, you know, when you're out and about and you're sitting at a coffee shop or you're in a hotel lobby and you happen to bump into someone, or you're any, you know, who knows where, you might be in the bank or the post office or the grocery store or wherever it is, all sorts of places that we happen to bump into human beings that, you know, many of us have probably been in situations where we leave that situation, we go, oh, how come I didn't say something to that person? Especially when you met somebody that you really may have connected with. So bottom line, here's a couple things. Number one, dress, okay? How you dress has something to do with it. Not everything, something. Now, of course, I'm sitting here in a hoodie. I wore this on purpose. I didn't go downstairs and get all dollied up for this video. I probably, if my intention was to be open to the idea of meeting someone and attracting someone into my space, would not necessarily dress like this. Now, I'm kind of a rule breaker and I dress however I feel like I want to dress, but the reality is, if I want to attract somebody into my space and create that opportunity or open up the possibility for more of those opportunities to be present in my life, in other words, to meet somebody that I might be able to engage with in conversation, then I'm going to dress it up a little bit. Now, I'm not going to go out and wear a suit and I don't even wear a suit and tie unless I'm on stage. In fact, I almost never wear a tie. I wore one tie in all of 2015 at one event. Maybe you actually saw me at that event. I had one picture taken. But I do, you know, I'm not going to wear a suit, but I'll look nice. That's one thing. For guys, and here's another thing. I'm just going to digress for a moment, but it's on the same subject. Guys, ladies, you don't really have to deal with this, but guys, your fingernails, dirty fingernails, don't cut it at all. So, you know, I know that's, you know, when somebody sees you up close, but that's a really big, it's just a turn off for men and women. It's not, you know, people look at your fingernails and they're like, ooh. They look at your shoes, by the way, too. Have some decent shoes on. I mean, shoes with holes, shoes that are all scuffed up. Look at your shoes, dudes. I mean, I'm barefooted right now in my office, but, you know, I like to wear nice shoes, or at least shoes that are, you know, look nice. So, okay, a little digression. So, first and foremost is just think about how you're dressed when you're going out. I wouldn't say go throw on a suit so you can go recruit somebody at a Starbucks. I think that's kind of ridiculous, but definitely, hey, I'm busy. Do something where you look a little bit better. You look approachable at least. Now, the other part of being approachable, and I think this is probably the most important part of it in terms of meeting people out and about, is eye contact. You can't possibly meet somebody when your head is down. So for me, it's about keeping my head up and getting eye contact with somebody. People's eyes are constantly moving, and if you maybe catch somebody's eye, wherever that is, that's typically, as we all know, the beginning of maybe a conversation. You don't typically have a conversation with a stranger without eye contact. Hi, how you doing? And the person's over here. The eye contact happens first. It's probably the next thing that happens is probably some kind of movement in the mouth where there's like some kind of nice greeting, not like, you know, that's not going to work. So frowning at somebody is obviously not going to work. So for me, I would say the three things are dress, eye contact, and a smile. Dress, eye contact, and a smile. Dress, eye contact, and a smile. Those are 1, 2, and 3 of primary importance in terms of creating an opportunity to have a conversation with somebody where it may or may not eventually lead to you talking about whatever your business is. So, and many times it doesn't. It's just a conversation, and that's okay too. And the other part of it is just being cool with, hey, look, for me, I go out, I love meeting people. I love meeting new people. I love making an impression. I love making a positive impression. I'm not going out like, hey, who can I get today? Who can I recruit? Who can I get in my deal? I'm just going out. If I'm out and about, I'm I'm keeping my head up. I look, approachable. I have a smile on my face. I get eye contact with individuals. I say, how's it going? How you doing? Nothing, by the way, people are asking, like in this last one, like there was no, like, what's your script on how to approach in cold market? In my little black book of scripts, I have some ideas for engaging or how that conversation might go. But for me, it's not necessarily about a script when it comes to cold market. It's more about just having a conversation with somebody and seeing where that conversation might take us. There's no trick to it. The trick is look good enough so that somebody would actually want to talk to you. Number two is, smile. And number three is having eye contact. Those are the three biggest things. I would say that if you want to meet more people as you go about living your life out and about, that you focus on those things. How do I look? Do I look approachable? Do I look grungy? Hey, based on how I'm operating, would somebody want to talk to me? Like, if my head's down, I'm not going to see anybody. If I have a frown on my face, nobody's going to want to talk to me. So if my head is up and I look approachable, I look like a nice person, then people are going to smile. Like, I remember yesterday, I was leaving the gym in the morning, like 6:15 in the morning. I'm walking out. Yes, I was leaving the gym at 6:15 in the morning. I'm leaving the gym, and this woman who I've seen in the gym a whole bunch of times, and we've never actually really talked, but she was happened to be positioned over here, and I see her, and she looks at me, and I looked at her, and because my head was up, my head wasn't down, my head was up, and we got on eye contact. She goes, hey, how's it going? I said, great, how you doing? How's your day? And she said, fantastic, and that was it. I didn't stop, and there wasn't an opportunity, or I could have made that opportunity, but I didn't stop. I was on my way out, and that's okay, but now there's an impression that was made. So the next time I see her, because we've had a little hi, how's it going, maybe I could have more of a conversation at that point. And by the way, every single time that you see somebody doesn't necessarily mean that the opportunity is going to present itself for a long or lengthy conversation. So be okay with that. For me, it's just like when I go out, I'm open. I love meeting new people. That's kind of my attitude. I love having new people come into my life. And that's operating from that standpoint makes a lot of new people come into my life. And I think if you do the same, it'll happen for you too. So that's cool. That's it. Todd Falcone. We will see you on another video soon. Bye.